have no choice. He can't turn back.
River raid target at 039er.
Roger, control.
Approaching at airspeed 626.
Taking West Canyon.
Good call.
Fuel critical, sir. Choppers at 3 o'clock.
Roger, I copy.
Pilot's closing. Shall I direct, sir?
No, he'll decide that.
Fuel critical, sir.
He knows that.
Sir, he's opting for the East Canyon.
Negative. That's a trap.
River raid to home sweet home. It's
River Raid,
area.
can you make it? River Raid, can you make it?
It's only a game. River Raid for the Atari video computer system, designed by Carol Shaw for Activision.
So, this episode we are going to concentrate on Atari 2600.
Whatever that thing is.
Atari 2600.
With Pixel Wolf this time?
Atari 2600.
Shush!
2600. And I actually let her choose the Atari game, and she chose Activision's most sold game in 1982. It came out in 1982.
I don't even remember the other choice.
It was, I opened the chest and you looked at all the games.
Oh.
You liked this one because it had the word river in it.
I liked that one because it looked weird.
That sounds like something she would do, to be honest.
Yeah. So,
I picked one I didn't even know about.
River Raid sold over 1 million copies. Came out in 1982 for 2600. It was later ported to ColecoVision and Television, Atari 5200, Commodore 64. So it really came out on every system around. And then
Licorice.
No, not licorice.
it didn't come out on Licorice.
Salmon.
That would be a weird name for a game system.
Licorice.
You know what the weirdest named game system was?
What?
FM Towns Marty. They didn't do well.
Old Sun Road.
So, later Activision came out with River Raid 2, which did not do as good. They deviated from the play of River Raid. So
Is
this,
it plebby?
I still don't know what that means.
Me neither.
So why do you keep on saying it?
I'm platinum gray, that's why.
You're platinum gray.
I don't make sense anymore.
You haven't made sense before.
It's all started once you were born.
Were you plebby at birth?
Yeah. I was
So-
platinum gray.
So I don't think you've ever played Atari 2600. Texas Cat, I don't think you've ever played Atari 2600.
No, I played Nintendo Switch and TV game.
TV game. We don't own Pepsi Man. So this will be their very first time ever playing Atari 2600. And they actually chose a good game to start out on.
Excuse me, can we get my nemesis out of the room?
No.
He doesn't deserve to be doing the peace sign.
He's the most famous video game character of all time.
I think he's what started Nintendo to be famous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he was in Donkey Kong. He was called Jumpman at that time. You know why he got that name?
Jump.
Yeah, he jumps.
That's all he does.
And then they later named him Mario.
Oh, he just goes to a job interview. So what is your like special thingamajigger? I jump. You're hired.
I jump over barrels.
You're hired.
I jump and I look plebby.
I would say Mario isn't on Atari 2600, but that's actually wrong, because Mario Brothers came out on Atari 2600 and so did Donkey Kong. So Mario is on Atari. We should do that. We should make you play every Mario game.
She would probably end up killing the character a bunch of times.
She played Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, and I gave up on it.
Yes. So
It looks plebby because Mario is in it.
we did delay Zelda month because we just didn't have time to put a lot of effort into it, because it takes a long time, because we were going to do a timeline, and I haven't beaten...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a timeline thing
Play Castlevania.
No.
for the upside down ADR. Wait, no, River Raid.
It goes in like that.
That
So-
looks stupid.
What-
It's like,
It's slanted.
It was made like that because it makes it easier to put the cartridge in.
Why not have it straight?
Because straight puts a little bit more stress on the cards at that time. So they made it slanted. The Atari console system was
No,
actually...
it needs to be straight like Nintendo Switch and PS3 and Wii U and Sega
You do know you
and
mentioned...
PS4.
You do know you mentioned most of those being non-cartridge based games, right?
Shush.
The Atari was one of the systems you actually did not keep it at the TV. It was actually meant to be close to you because you had to use these switches right here in many of the games.
This is going to be hard.
You don't use them in River Raid. Now,
Not
if we
like-
played Indiana Jones, you would be using them.
Never.
Mountain King, you use them.
Never.
So,
My anaconda.
you have an Anaconda?
I want one.
Oh, you're not getting one. So anyway, these two are going to try River Raid for the very first time
And why don't you?
because I can't try it for the very first time because I played it in '82. So I would be playing it, not playing it for the first time.
We'll rewind and have you play it for the first time.
We need a flux capacitor.
Delete your game.
And we need a lot of money in order to get plutonium
Why do we need that?
because we have to make a time machine out of a DeLorean.
But that's so hard.
Why
That's
not we
the only
just
way
jump
to go
into
back to-
Doctor Who? Steal that machine.
You want to steal the TARDIS?
Yeah.
The only TARDIS we've ever seen is at Salt Lake in Austin.
Yeah, and its door was sealed.
It didn't work. Half of it was missing.
No, I know what we have to do. We have to jump into the actual show. Okay, let's get the mummy one. Wait, no, there's no TARDIS in that one. Why don't we get the first episode? Jump into that, steal the TARDIS, bring it here, and then we'll do it.
I have a better idea. Why don't we play River Raid?
Thank you.
So here we
You shall
go.
not pass.
River Raid. So now we are back
Hello?
Yep.
after your river experience.
Hey.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Well, we got the game, and I'm gonna test and see if music can make me play better.
Yeah, we're having to redo this because we lost power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually like really bad at this game.
So,
We suck at this game.
Pixel Wolf goes first.
Just like
And when
my
she
eyeball.
does that, I'm going to check on my dragons.
Wait. We gotta have a moment with the Pixel Wolf. So one time.
Oh no. we're
Fascinating
doing this again.
story. Okay.
Okay, so one time I slapped my eyeball.
Didn't that just happen?
Yeah, something in them. I slapped it.
So, River Raid, you push forward, you go faster. You push backwards, you go slower. You hold down the button, it auto fires. Surprisingly enough, they are actually enjoying River Raid. It's one of my top
Whoa.
Atari games.
Raptor, look at this. This is outrage. You have to join something in order to get the Light Fury.
That's how they make money. That's how you refuel a plane. Ram yourself into a boat.
No, this is exactly outrage right here. In order to get the Light Fury, you have to join something. I'm getting back up.
That helicopter had 2 days before retirement.
That's not my fault.
That boat had 2 days before retirement.
Well, I just made it sooner.
Okay, so 2820. Here you
I
go.
just made it.
Oh, wait, what?
I just made his day
Hold on, I need
better.
to get my...
No,
No, that's a phone book.
I just made his day better, you know.
So River Raid, you can pick up an Atari pretty cheap, about $30. River Raid's about a $5 game, or it's on the Atari Flashback if you can track this down, which has humongous amount, 120 games. You found a bridge in it. I didn't even see what you found, but you found death. So this, I don't know if they still sell this, but this is actually pretty neat. This game did come out, wow, that was short, $9.70. So this game did come out on ColecoVision, and Television,
Yeah, I suck at this game.
It was on Commodore 64. So my last score was 13,000, so I don't know if I can beat that.
You can. How?
I used to play this constantly. Yeah, it's best to just go around that, get fuel, keep playing. New age of gaming. People playing on their phones while other people are enjoying Atari.
Huh?
Exactly.
I'm watching you. My friend just take a really long time to see that.
Yeah, and it takes a long time for me to figure out what to do with dragons and dinosaurs. 20? Okay, this is average.
This is outrageous.
1,000? Okay, I got this.
I forgot what my score was.
It's 2,000
Yeah, what
something.
he has. Dragons go to finish.
I'm going to need fuel soon.
That's not our fault.
Actually, yes, it is. If he just had that.
Oh!
No excuses.
Okay, let's see.
It's 7,500.
It's gonna take a while.
What is?
One of these quest things say complete 3 journeys with 3 different riders. Excuse me, guy. It takes about an hour for each journey. For each next part of the
I shot
journey, and there are 4 parts of the
Stop,
journey.
Turkey. Stop. Like, just like.
10,000.
Just like, stop. That's just like, stop. Stop talking. Just stop.
Ah! I found land.
My phone's at 4%. This is sad.
My phone's hard.
Ah!
Might as well play that
That
game.
same helicopter.
No excuses, young man.
I'm gonna guess that was funny.
Yeah, because I ran into a wall.
Look who's running to the walls now. Nope,
It's
not
kinda
Texas
silly.
Cat anymore.
Still you, but like,
10,530. Here you go. But this time I'm watching the battery power on the camera. So I didn't quite hit my 13,000.
huh?
This is gonna be easy to do. Easy course. I correct myself. This is not an easy course.
Excuse.
So I am being nice. As you can tell, they're playing on a Sega Genesis controller.
Excuse me.
So they're not using the Atari controller.
Excuse.
So- So they, it is easier to play on a Sega Genesis controller. There's one thing you cannot do on the television. In television,
Excuse.
well, you can on the television too, I think. ColecoVision, you can play Sega with the Sega Genesis controller.
Excuse me. Like just like excuse me.
You can actually play Atari games on the ColecoVision with the Module 1.
I will own this game. This game, I will master it. I'm like so.
You're
good.
testing the Atari curse
Yep.
by saying you're good at it and that you are the best player of it. That normally makes
How
that
does that
happen.
happen?
Well, you jinxed yourself. 3,110. Here you go.
Huh? Huh?
I thought I said play music. My music's playing. I'm gonna
Guess what?
What?
You died.
There we go. That's much better. In a minute, I'm gonna change this back to sunflower.
You can just hold down the button. You know that, right? So you have to break the 3,000 mark. One more life.
You can just stab. I wonder what it tastes like to eat salad.
Don't think you can eat salad.
That's what you say.
It doesn't have protein, I know that. Not bad. 44,000 or 4,490. I will trade one more time.
Yeah, we're playing on our phone, so he does all the work.
I'm texting. I'm not playing.
Oh, I can't text my friend because she's probably asleep.
Here, I'm gonna text Cat.
Only nowadays would you have people sitting right next to each other and they text themselves.
That's what I do with my mom. Like, we were in the eye doctor once thing I moved through, I guess, and we were like sitting next to each other, just texting each other. Talking's overrated. I'm gonna call you PK.
Okay. I found a game where you can play as Venom and you face Carnage. This is cool! No, Venom died. Venom's a symbioso, he can't die.
It's a symbiote.
Symbioso! Oh no,
That's like a symbiote that's good in music.
Symbioso! Oh, their 250 was higher. Yeah, it was game. I died! Oh, I can
Stop shooting
Get
fuel.
wrecked, kid. Ooh, you're gonna die. Ooh.
This game is not going as good as the other one.
You're gonna die.
Probably.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die in 3,
We're all gonna die.
2, 3. Oh no.
Venom versus Carnage. Venom wins.
Ah! Okay, are we done with this?
Yep.
So, that's River Raid for you. So, Texas Cat, what do you think of River Raid?
Cool.
So you actually liked it?
Mask of the Tomb is better. I mean, Tomb of the Mask is better.
And which system is it on?
iPhone.
And when did it come out?
I don't know.
Well, this was 1982, so I think it's got a little bit of an advantage on it. I'd like to see if I can get up to 13,000 again, but we're probably about to end this video. Pixel Wolf, what do you think of River Raid? In English.
It's It's sure.
You know what I see, Dad?
It's sure a game.
Well,
You
it
know-
is sure a game.
You know what I see, Raptor?
What?
Dolphin.
I did not mean to interrupt you. So, for an Atari game, you seem to like
Oh, no.
this.
I died it.
You died it?
Yeah. I got shot by something in 2 minutes.
So, we won't talk about graphics, but really with Atari, it's gameplay. Dang it! Shot the field. So what do you think of the gameplay? It seemed like you guys were getting addicted to this.
Yeah.
Activision was one of the biggest Atari game producers. Making some really good classics out there. There we go. River Raid is a game that you can really get addicted to. And you can run into a ship. One bad thing about holding the button down for rapid fire. Okay, finally, I'm trying to get to 13,000 again.
Okay, this is good.
And unfortunately, I only have two more lives.
Cat, you're so good at this game. Like, really good. Like, you're so good at it. You know?
Anyway,
You're so good that you should, like, you're super good. How come this doesn't happen?
I'm at 12,000. I don't know what happened there. There, hit my goal. I don't care. 14,710. So, anyone want one more shot?
her.
Okay. I've been at Katniss Evergreen.
So,
Uh,
apparently, even for new gamers, River Raid is still extremely popular. Especially if you can go fast and look like a drunk pilot.
Ooh, that actually I did pretty good.
So it looks like we actually lost the video on that camera, but at least this one's still playing. So, at some point, apparently that camera cut off.
Again.
But the important camera is still going. So that's what counts.
huh? Oh, me. Oh, okay.
This will probably be your last time. Awesome. What?
I'm good.
Okay, so that is River Raid. So,
Hello.
River Raid. So you liked it.
Sure.
You liked it. Is that yes and dolphin?
Yeah, that's yes and Anna.
Ah. So,
Very hard to make sure.
highly suggest River Raid. As you can tell, even people stuck to a phone like it. It is your typical Atari game. Your main thing is high score. There is no ending. It just loops. It's like Spy Hunter. It just loops. So, one of Activision's best games, especially for the Atari. This is in my top 5, actually. This was Sequest and Riddle of the Sphinx, Indiana Jones. I need to let you play E.T. And so, hope you like the video. We'll do some more of these Atari games because apparently they really get into them. They might do Haunted House for Halloween or Frankenstein for Halloween. They've got plenty. Sequest. You can do Sequest,
Ooh.
where you're a submarine. Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, stuff like that. So please subscribe. Give us some. If you have an Atari game you'd like to see.
I figured it out finally why they sound the same. The guy Mad Hatter, the one with the green top hat, played King Candy. In Sugar Rush, I finally figured it out. Even though that has nothing to do with that, I'm just watching TikTok.
It only took you 7 years. If you have any Atari games you want to see, put it in the comments. Look us up on Facebook. Put it up on Facebook. I am wanting to do a not only a Legend of Zelda timeline series, but an N64 console review and a Super Nintendo console review, because I've almost got the Super Nintendo library done. Hopefully we'll be done soon. If you want to see a Vectrix review, let us know. We've got lots of things. So, and, oh, got to show this. Because this footage was lost as she leaves. So, if you happen to find one of these, this is a neat little mini arcade. It beats the huge ones because this one actually doesn't take much room. It actually boots up exactly like the arcade does, has the exact same vents like the arcade did. You put in a coin, start the game.
Can you get your coin out? Or
No.
is there just going to be a lot of coins in there?
There's just a lot of coins in there.
That's like...
So, really neat. I highly recommend picking one of these up if you happen to find one. It even has a metal plaque that is for Namco. So, suggest that. River Raid, highly suggest that. You can find it on the Atari Flashback, or you can buy an Atari game or Atari system for almost nothing. This is like a $2 to $5 game. So, anything else you want to say?
Old MacDonald had a spork. E-I-E-I-O.
Anything else you want to say?
Old MacDonald had an anaconda. E-I-E-I-O.
So apparently for retro gamers, this is it. We will see you at, if you're going to be at CGF into this month, we'll be out there. She'll probably be roaming around with a camera.
You mean a phone?
I don't know about me. I know that
Mysterious Cities of Gold.
Mysterious City of Drunk.
I don't know if I'll be there, but you know, like I know y'all love me a lot, you know.
I tracked this down, speaking of this, because of Pat the NES Punk was at CGF that one year. One of my favorite cartoons that was back in the 80s, they actually finally put on DVD. Pat did a review on it on his channel. Almost finished watching this. So next time we see Pat, I'm going to tell him that you hate this cartoon.
No!
You said you didn't like it.
Well,
It's a good series. It's just I like to say Cities of Drunk.
but anyways, like I was saying, just like tell them to say I said hi, and you know, I'll just like I love.
So also in August, there's a Let's Gaming Expo in Irving. And then Retropalooza in October.
My phone just died.
Oh no. So if you're going to be in Austin in end of July, Palmer Event Center, it's $20 to get in. You can go to Game Over Video Games and get it. Oh, you should go get your statue you got at Retro Button.
Okay.
So if you're in Fort Worth and Dallas, anywhere in the DFW area, there is a new retro game store on Jacksboro, Granbury Road, I think. It's over by Harbor Freight off of Hewlin. Hewlin dead ends into this. It's called Retro Button. And some of the best Famicom selection I've ever seen. They had a lot of the Super Nintendo games I was missing.
Oh, flower.
They had a lot of anime. They had this figure that she loves, apparently.
I heard
Hatsune
anime.
Miku.
So-
I heard anime.
They have a lot of neat anime stuff.
I heard.
Does she have cancer? Her hair's falling.
She's healthy.
She has squeaky hair.
I think you need to take a.
So if I really would suggest looking up. It's RETRO and then BUTION. They have a Facebook page. Like I said, the best import selection in DFW. The very knowledgeable, very friendly. Got a great Super Nintendo selection, N64 selection, NES selection, and they even have PS4. So I would definitely look them up. So next video, I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe another Atari. Maybe we'll do the N64 console review. Maybe we'll do Mario.
Whoa.
Yeah,
She didn't hear that.
we'll
though.
do Mario.
TK's gonna love
Stay
you.
silent if you love Mario. Yes. So, as you heard it here, Texas Cat loves Mario. So, we will see you next time. Please subscribe, please like, and give a comment. Let us know what you want to see. If you have any suggestions, if you want us to review something. I am trying to finish up the Legend of Castlevania series. I did finally beat Curse of Darkness, so I've been working through that. Now I'm going through Skyward Sword, seeing if I can finish that so we can start the Zelda series. So, Retro Gamers, this is Raptor, Texas Cat, and Pixel Wolf, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.